Hey guys, how's it going? So in today's video, we're gonna be discussing. Well, I just want to tell you guys that I put $100,000 back into the market, the weed market, anyways. I guess I'll be discussing it further in this video. But before I get in, I just want to talk about Trailblazer. This is from Organigram. I smoked it and I did not like it. I thought that it tastes terrible, and the high gave me kind of a headache, and I don't really have anything positive to say about this product besides it smells okay. But besides that, I really didn't like it. I tried to return it back or get an exchange, and they came to me. They told me that no exchanges were allowed. So they said that the policy changed and you're not allowed to return your product anymore. I'm assuming because too many people were returning their products or lying or trying to get free weed. That's why I believe that. That's why sorry, brain fart. Yeah, too many people. That's why they canceled the policy of returns for weed products, because too many people were coming in and trying to get returned, or so that's the reason why. This is what the product looks like. It's like shaved weed. I smoked it in a bong. Tastes disgusting. I tried a joint and still kind of still tastes disgusting. I really don't like this product. It's really horrible in my opinion. But no, enough of that. Let's talk about the actual stock market today. The actual stock market today was very volatile. It was like up and down. It like had a massive rise up and then it crashed near the end of the day. It's right now the market is extremely volatile, but you might call me crazy, but I'm starting to think that we might not have a market crash, because I honestly believe Donald Trump will not let the market crash. Donald Trump will not let the United States go into recession until he gets re-elected as president. So I believe that Donald Trump is going to find any way possible to prevent a stock market crash and the United States entering into a recession. That's what I truly believe. That's my thesis behind it. There's a lot of factors. Yes, the United States is in a big debt bubble. There's lots of problems like trade wars, which could be resolved, and then hiking interest rates, which will hurt the stock market more, especially when they hike the next interest rate and the next interest rate next year. So that could really hurt the stock market if they hike interest rates even more. So yeah, I'm not too looking too forward. Like, yeah, there's a lot of problems, but I do still believe that Donald Trump is gonna find a way to get rid of this bear market and make the market rally again. But I could be totally wrong. I mean, there's a lot of segments where lots of people are keeping their money out of the market and they're having cash right now. So there's a lot of talks of people holding cash. So I have no idea, but I honestly you could call me crazy, but I honestly believe that we might not have a crash, at least yet. We won't. I don't think we will have a crash in 2019 and 2020, maybe 21 or 22, but it's going to be a while because I think Donald Trump's going to prevent it. So I do believe that we could hit new all-time highs in 2019, and but I also believe that the market is going to be very volatile for the next year or so. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess at the end of the day, it's my guess against actual results, right? So hasn't been any news big news lately for the big companies besides Afria. I mean, Tilray had that big news, but Aurora and Canopy and Kronos, they've been very, very quiet for a long time. So that's a little strange in my opinion. Maybe they're saving all their news in January because January is earnings season, and earnings seasons could pop the stock a little higher, like a small rally ramp. So Tilray today, like right now, it's 2 minutes after hours, so the market is pretty much closed. It could change a little bit within the 2 minutes, but it's pretty much closed. Aurora ended off with a negative 4 cents. Canopy Growth ended off negative 2 cents. Afria ended off with negative 3 cents. Kron after hours up 7 cents. Kron didn't do too well today. Kron, Afria, Aurora didn't do too well today, but Tilray had a nice pop, and then it sold off. Afria had a big pop, and it actually stabilizes and didn't really decline. T-God was a huge winner today. T-God was T-God was the reason why, in the morning when I woke up, I was like, oh, T-God at 5%. I was like, oh, it's probably going to decline back in the day. But it surprised me, and it rallied, and I was like, okay, T-God's rallying. And then I was looking at other stocks, and everything was like rallying. Everything I liked, every kind of company I liked was rallying. So I decided to, make a position back into the weed market. And I'm hoping the weed market is still volatile, so I can keep adding on to my position. I'm not gonna disclose at what position. I am a shareholder of T-God, but I'm not gonna disclose my position because that's for my members. I have to leave. I have to make some kind of incentive for people to stay and not leave, and maybe join. So every dollar to me matters. That's what I think. But I've been losing more money than I could ever make on my stock market membership group. So it's kind of contradicting each other. Wayland was down today. I'm happy to see it down, and I love to see this company down because I don't like the management. They don't email me back, and they seem sketchy as hell. So yeah, investor relations my ass. Aurora, Aurora, went above $7. If I look at the chart, it does seem like the stock is gonna be rallying back to $8 because it declined, and then it's instead of declining back down further, it's rallying now, and I believe that it might be volatile. It might dip below 6. It might dip below 690, and then it might trade between 720 to 690 for maybe a couple days into the new year. But I believe that it's gonna start rallying back, and I think it could go above $8. I think it could rally back to above $8, but we'll see though. We'll see, because January is a pretty exciting month. There's a lot, January, February is an exciting month because earnings are for the weed company, and it's 3 months of legalization, so these numbers should be good. I believe Afria has one. I don't have Afria here. I believe Afria has one on December 12th. I can look for it. Just give me a second. January 11th. January 11th is when they would have their earnings. So I think because of the earnings, investors are going to get excited. So next week might be a volatile week, and then I believe that this week right here is going to be a very exciting week. I could be wrong. But that's why I believe. We'll see what happens though. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Canopy rallied today too, but then it kind of pulled back. So I mean, it rallied up and then it was selling and then pulled back. So you know, they're swing traders. They see a profit, they're gonna sell. They're not gonna worry about long term, so they're just gonna keep swing trading, buy low, sell high, and swing trade, day trade. That's why the stock kind of sold off near the end. The one thing I'm a little concerned about is the volume. The volume is still very extremely low for Canopy and also for Aurora. Aphria has really good volume, but Aurora and Canopy, their volume is really bad right now. So that's a little concerning to me. I don't like seeing low volume, especially if the price is going up. But it is what it is, I guess. You know, Canopy Rivers, a company I was eyeing too, was up 15% today. 15%. That is insane. That's another reason why I was buying today, because all the companies I liked was rallying. You know, Canopy, Aphria, Kra not really, but T-God, you know, Tilray, Canopy Rivers, Kira a little bit, but Kira is holding up nicely and it seems like it's starting to rally back. I think that it's probably going to go back to $8. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. It looks like it's rallying again. It does not look like it's going to, I don't think it's going to decline. Just looking at the chart, it looks like it's, you know, it's already in oversold territory, and it's like the fact that it's rallying and all the other, and the volume is pretty decent too for a stock that doesn't have, you know, I don't know. I just believe that the volume's not too bad. It's starting to rally, and I believe that it will continue to rally because, you know why? Acreage Holdings rallied and rallied quite nicely. I thought this one day rally, I saw this rally and I was like, it's probably gonna decline, and then I saw another big ass rally today, and then I was like, oh shit, there's no news for Acreage Holdings and the stock is rallying. That means that, like, I don't know, but what I noticed, that investors is starting to get excited again. They're starting to put their money back into you know, companies that they like. That's why this stock is rallying. You know, this might be a temporary rally. Usually it rallies 3 times, so 1, 2, 3. There should be one more rally before the stock pulls back. That's how I usually see a stock. They usually rally about 3 times. Sometimes it rallies on the 4th day, but eventually it's gonna pull back. And when it does pull back, that's when I think I'm gonna start making a position in Acreage Holdings. But tomorrow, I believe it's probably gonna have another rally. It could fall back. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, but I believe on Monday, December 31st, it could continue to rally. We'll see though. TrueEve is also starting to rally today too. Another company was eyeing. It rallied today 11%, 12%. I'm not as excited on TrueEve as I am with Acreage Holding and Kira, only because they lack. I know that they're profitable. They're a profitable company, but they lack cash. They lack hard cash. So that's my one concern about TrueEve, but they do have a very good business. Micron Waste, no sorry, Madman Enterprise also rallied today too. So not as much as Kira and Acreage Holdings, but I do believe that you know, Madman will head back to above $4. That's what I believe. I believe that we might have reached a temporary bottom for Madman. It might go back down, but I believe it'll continue to rally, and I do believe that it's going to go above $4 in the short term, possibly closer to $5 in the short term. We'll see what happens though, but this is just my prediction. This is kind of what I think will happen, because it's already like sold off so much, and I believe that this rally will continue. You know, because earnings season is coming up, and Madman is still a pretty big company in the United States. They're like the second biggest right after Acreage Holdings. They do lack capital, but they still are a very big company in the United States. And then I'm gonna end off with Micron. Even Micron today rallied nicely. Could have bought in at 25 cents and then sold out at 29 cents for a nice 10% profit. But oh well, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.